Hello guys and welcome to English class. I made this video for you. Okay, so let's begin with the date guys. What date is today? Friday. We are in the month April, right? The fourth month of the year. We are on the date 23rd and the year is 2021 or 2021 if you prefer. So I hope that the weather is sunny. Well, if it's cloudy or rainy, what can we do, right? The best we can do is to have a positive attitude to face every single day. Okay, guys, so let's begin with the book. So today, guys, we're going to have a review about the unit number 5. The title of the unit is What's Your Routine? We're going to start with the vocabulary. What we have are routines and time expressions. So remember guys, we have brush my teeth, B-R-U-S-H, brush, M-Y, my, teeth, T-E-E-T-H. Do homework, D-O-H-O-M-E-W-O-R-K, do homework. Get dressed, G-E-T, get, and dressed, D-R-E-S-S-E-D. Go to bed, G-O-T-O-B-E-D. Go to bed. Go to school, G-O, go, T-O, school, S-C-H-O-O-L. After that we have eat, and for eat we have 3 expressions, okay? Eat breakfast in the morning, okay? Eat lunch in the afternoon, and eat dinner, that is at night. Remember, in the morning, in the evening, at night. Okay, then we have take a shower, T-A-K-E, take, shower, S-H-O-W-E-R, take a shower. And finally we have wake up. Then we have time expressions. 6 o'clock, 6 a.m., or p.m. Remember, in the morning, a.m., afternoon and night, p.m. 6:05. Remember that this O is like number 0. You know, like when we use 0 in a cell phone or in a phone number, we usually don't say 0. Then we have a quarter past 6. So remember, in 1 hour we have 4 quarters. So a quarter past is the small arrow is showing a number, right? Then the big arrow, that is the one for the minutes, is going to be pointing directly to number 3. We have half past 6. For this example, half past 6, remember that we have 2 halves of 30 minutes every hour, okay? So half past 6, the small arrow is going to be in the middle of 2 numbers. We're going to use as reference the first one, okay? For example, in half past 6 or 6:30, you can see that the arrow is in the middle of number 6 and number 7. However, we don't say 7, right? We say half past 6. Be careful with that. And finally, we have a quarter to 7. That, once again, is the same thing. We have 4 quarters, so if we only need 1 more quarter to 7, it means, guys, that the arrow is going to be pointing to number 9. Okay? So, that's it with the vocabulary. Adverbs of frequency. For adverbs of frequency, we will use 3 three options, okay? We will have 3 expressions for the adverbs of frequency. Always, that is something that you always do. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 checks, okay? This is making reference to the days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it means that we do this every single day, okay? Maybe Saturday and Sunday our routine is completely different because we are having some relax and we don't have school, okay? What is understandable. Then we have sometimes. It means that you do this 3 times per week, okay? at least, or maybe 4, or maybe 2, right? Depends on your criteria and depends what you want to say or what you want to share with other persons. Then we have never. That means that you don't do this never, right? Any single day you like to do it. For example, always, let's say, take a shower, right? We always take a shower in the morning, right? Before we start school. Well, I hope so. then then we have sometimes, right? Sometimes, for example, maybe you exercise, right? I don't know. I go to the gym sometimes, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I don't know, right? Or for example, I sometimes play video games, right? 2 or 3 days per week. Yeah, it's okay, right? Never. For example, I never eat hamburgers, right? Because I don't like hamburgers. I always eat pizza because I love it. That's why I'm fat. Nah, it's a joke. But these are the adverbs of frequency that we have, guys. Let's continue. Present simple or simple present. Doesn't matter. Being honest, it doesn't matter. But in the book, we have present simple. So, guys, something important for the present simple is that we're going to have only one verb, okay? We can have sentences with the verb to be. For example, I am a teacher, okay? I am happy. I am in Guatemala, okay? Remember that the verb to be has 3 forms. I am, he is, she is, or it is. You know, like when we only have one person, it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl, right? If it's male or female, or it doesn't matter if we have one object or one animal. One dog, one cat, right? One pencil, one chair, doesn't matter. We're going to use is, okay? She is my sister. He is in Canada. It is a dog. Those are examples. For plurals, we use are. We are happy. Okay? We are in Quetzaltenango. So these are the 3 forms of the verb to be. We also can use this with negative expressions, but instead of using the verb to be, we're going to use the verb to be plus the word not. For example, I am not a student. I am a teacher. She is not my sister. She is my mom. They are not in Canada. They are in Mexico. These are examples, okay? We also have the contractions, guys. So remember, isn't, aren't. The only contraction that we cannot use or that doesn't exist is am not or amt. That doesn't exist, okay? So don't use it, please. Thank you. Okay, so that is the first part of the statements with present simple or simple present, verb to be. However, we have other one, okay? We have sentences that use action verbs, okay? So what happened with action verbs, guys? Well, we have a very, very simple, a very easy rule, okay? That is that we need a subject plus a verb, you know, with s or es, and then we need a complement. The parenthesis with s or es, guys, is going to be active. It's going to be active only if the subject of the statement is singular. If it's a he, a she, or an it. Okay? So what do we have to do? We have to add s or es. For example, eats or watches, plays, drinks. Very easy, right? If we have I, you, we, or they, we're going to use base form. Simple as that. For example, I eat a hamburger, but she eats a hamburger. They play soccer. He plays soccer. Okay? Very easy. Other thing that we have to be careful about is the present simple with questions. Okay? So, what happened here? Let's return to the part of the simple present with verb to be. These kind of sentences are very easy because the verb to be can be an action verb, these kind of sentences are very easy because we can use the verb to be in a negative form, for example, isn't or aren't, and we can also use the verb to be for questions. For questions. Okay, for example, she is my friend. Is she your friend? You see, I am using the same verb to be to create a question. They are in Brazil. Are they in Brazil? Very simple. But what happens when we have an action verb? For example, I play video games. You play video games. Or she plays video games. Remember, we add an S. Okay? Well, for these kind of sentences, for these kind of questions, what we are going to do, guys, is use the auxiliary verb do. Okay? Do for I, you, we, and they, and does for he, she, it. So what we have is, do you play video games? And does she play video games? Something here that we can take in consideration, guys, is for the short answers. Okay? Do you play video games? We can say yes, I do, or no, I don't. Does she play video games? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Okay? Okay, guys, now it's time to work in the review of the unit number 5. We're going to start with the first exercise, that is read and match. Okay, so it means that we have to read the numbers, right, that we have here. Tim eats. Number 2 is my parents get up. Number 3, my little sister brushes. Number 4, I sometimes go. And number 5, do you take? Okay, and with a line, we have to find the correct second part of the statement or the part that makes sense. Okay, at 6 a.m. every day, to school by bus, a shower in the mornings, lunch at 1:30, her teeth 5 times a day. So for example, number 3, my little sister brushes her teeth at 5 times a day, right? The second part of the exercise is then look and number the photos. So number 1 will be the third pictures where we can see a little girl that is brushing her teeth. Number 2, look and complete. In look and complete we have eat breakfast, for example. And we have a picture that is helping us to find the correct expression. If you need some help or if you have questions, you can go to the page number 5 of your book, right? And here you will find the vocabulary with all the information that you need to complete the exercise. And finally, we have number 3. It says look and circle the correct option. Okay, so what do you think? 7:00 or 7 o'clock? It's a 1:45 or a 12:15. It's 1/2 or it's 1/2 I don't know. Then we have it's a 1/4 or a 12:45. Okay, 12. Remember 11, 12. Pay attention there. Number 5, 8:25, right? It's 8:20 or 8:35. Careful with that. Then number 6, it's a 1:45 or it's a 10:15. Okay, this is the exercise number 3. So if we go to the next page, we will find the exercise number 4. Look and circle T for true or F for false. So number 1, well guys, we can see here a nice picture. We can see 3 persons, and there's a chart key, 6:30 p.m. Number 2, we can see a little girl. Well, so she's smiling and something is happening in that picture. Number 3, 6:45 a.m. and we can see a person looking his clock alarm, like thinking if she really needs to get up. And number 4, we have 9:15 p.m. Okay, so what we have to do is basically with a circle, we have to select T or F, right? We eat dinner at 6:30. I don't know. Amy does her homework at 1 o'clock. Number three, Tara wakes up at 6:30. See a picture? And finally, number four, Zach and Alex go to bed at 8:45. So, what do you think? True or false? If we continue, we will find the exercise number five. So, write sentences using never, sometimes, and always. Okay, so we have to pay attention here, right? How many times per week this activity is done. For example, if we have only X, it means never, right? So they never eat breakfast. Okay, so you will have to check all the parentheses to see the correct option, right? So always, sometimes, and never. And fine. Then we have exercise number six. Then we have exercise number six. Complete the sentences using the correct form of the verb. For example, my dad, we have not and play. So what do you think? My dad don't play or my dad doesn't play? Okay. Number two is a question. If you pay attention, you will be able to see a question mark and then we have a short answer. So, what do you think? Do or does? Do you go to the gym or does you go to the gym? I don't know, right? It's interesting. And then no I what? No I don't? No I doesn't. Interesting. So you have to complete all this exercise using the correct form of the verb. Number seven, read and correct the sentences. So here we have to pay attention to all the sentence and find a mistake, find an error, and we have to fix it. Then we're going to write the correct sentence in the other side. For example, Sam don't exercise a lot. Well, we know that we have to use doesn't, right? So Sam doesn't exercise a lot. Okay, so this is the work that you have for today, guys. Once you finish, please take a picture and upload it into Classroom. Okay, you will be able to see that there's a homework where you can upload a picture. So all you have to do is complete the exercises, then upload a picture, and that will be it. Okay, so thank you for your attention. I hope you have a great day and have a wonderful weekend, guys. See you here next Monday. Okay, goodbye. Stay safe.